Thanks for joining our Tuesday night broadcast of the NBA on 2K Sports. You'll watch the Miami Heat in this one as they go up against the Philadelphia 76ers. Along with Coach Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony, this is a moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for Terry Rozier.
And looking at his offensive numbers in the past few years, it seems like teams around the league have kind of figured him out. He's having to work a lot harder for his points, and they haven't been coming nearly as easily as they used to.
Look at the 76ers starting group. We've got George. Collins is out there with Embiid. Then there's Tyrese Maxey. And it's McCain in at the 2. And for the Heat, the guard set is Rozier and Hero. In the post, it's Jovic and Adebayo. And it's Jaquez in at the 3 slot. So, Stan, you can talk about this. We always hear about Heat culture, the Miami franchise, from top to bottom. Everybody is all in and focused in one direction.
Yeah, Kevin, I think that is the greatest strength the Heat have had as an organization, is they are all on the same page. And I think they've done it in large part because they have great continuity. If you just look up and down their staff, guys have been there forever. And that allows them to have a very consistent culture.
And teams have tried to copy that, and it's been very hard, hasn't it?
Well, it's been hard because the part they leave out is the consistency part. You can't build that kind of culture when you're making changes with your coaching staff and your front office every 2 to 3 years.
Here's Adebayo. Good D by Embiid.
Well, the defense was right where they needed to be to stop the layup. Great awareness and effort.
And it goes down 2 points.
And with how explosive Maxey is, he's not your average guard in the paint.
Outside Rozier. Pass to Jovic. Outside Hero. 6 on the shot clock. Off target from 3-point range. 76ers have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Collins a screen on Jaquez. George against Jaquez. And George kicks to Collins. Philadelphia needs to get a shot off. A 3-pointer, no good. It was the 76ers, their last game, a loss to the Bulls. Here's Jovic, and looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. Outside Hero. Again, the miss by the Heat. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Goes up at the stripe, and all around the rim that time before dropping in. George has got 5 now.
And got to be confident in that mid-range, and Paul George certainly is.
And we'll have a timeout called by Eric Spoelstra. He wants to check in with his team and regroup.
And let's briefly take a look at the stats for Rozier. His last 10 games, he's averaging 15 points a game, 3 assists, and 3 rebounds. And with the ball in his hands, he is an outstanding distributor.
Well, he is so unselfish. That's why guys love playing alongside him.
And it's the Heat with the ball. It's a 5-point game. And Embiid with the block.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively.
Well, you have to love Bam's mentality. Always looking for ways to disrupt things defensively.
Shots good by Hero.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Outside Collins. It's George on the wing. Embiid sets the pick for George. Shoots over Jaquez. The shot by George, no good.
Well, that's a miss you can live with. I expect they'll go to it again, especially if the defense continues to concede it.
to the middle. Here's Hero. Lays it up off the glass. Hero's got his second basket of the game. Greg, midway into this season, sometimes a team can get hot and turn it on. What are some of the causes of that?
You know, often teams can reach that tipping point with how they play. It all comes together in a hurry, and they make a run. But that's the exception, Kevin, not the rule.
Jovic passes to Rozier. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. This league, Stan, and you've watched it and coached it for years, has the best players in the entire world. And some guys can kind of be overlooked, like Terry Rozier, for instance.
Yeah, look, here's a guy who's averaged 28 points a game. He can create offense for other people. He plays hard, was an outstanding defender early in his career. He's an important piece for any team he's on.
And what speed, and Stan, what athleticism.
Yeah, no question about it. This guy's somebody who shouldn't be under the radar.
Left side, Hero. Shoots from 12. Collins grabs the miss. Well, it was Miami winning their last game against the Pacers.
They played terrific defensively. The few cracks they showed, guys were quick to rotate and help each other out.
And nothing feels better than a win where team defense is the main factor.
Hero passes to Wiggins. And George gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
A three-pointer, Wiggins. That one's in, his first shot this game.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, this is why the fans are here. Each team trading blows, increasing the entertainment value.
And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. Looking for a breather and maybe just one or two things to talk about. Here is the list of players with the most boards in the league this month. The NBA's leading rebounders. Second, Joel Embiid.
He must be spending a lot of time in the weight room because he's shown such strength under the basket.
Maxey with it. 14 points from him the last game against Chicago. Embiid with a screen on Rozier. Maxey, no good.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hey, Kevin, we all know about what Heat culture means. Bam Adebayo says we share the ball, play together, and we know where the shots are going to come from. We're just blessed to have a team like this. Everybody buys in, everybody competes, and everybody wants to get the job done. Kevin, back to you.
They've got great chemistry. Thanks, David. Basket, good.
And looming large on the interior. Embiid, hard to deny.
Now Rozier. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Indiana. Shots good by Hero.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
The 76ers trail by 4. Maxey kicks to Embiid. Here's McCain. He's covered by Hero. Back to Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
What a scary sight. Joel Embiid with all that momentum taking it to the hoop, looking like a freight train.
Now Hero, D right on him. Hero can't get that one to fall. And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for the 76ers. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Chicago.
They just got overwhelmed. We knew that game was going to be a tough one for them, and we were right.
Well, it's never fun when you're expected to lose a game. You just got to put it behind you, not carry it into the next one.
Shots good by Hero.
Well, when you have a guy scoring like he is, you redraw every play to be about getting him the ball.
Pass to McCain. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Collins passes to Embiid. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Bam Adebayo.
And how about the poise from Embiid? Gets fouled, but stays with the shot and able to get that one in the air.
The first one falls.
And you know, guys, with Embiid on the floor, it's not just about his individual play. He changes everything for everyone on that team. That's how dominant he is. It's not just statistics. His presence alone propels them.
Love outside. Down low. Jaquez the pass to Jovic. Lock at 6. Schroeder against Richardson. And it's Joel Embiid with the rebound. For Philadelphia, they've gone 7 of 15 from the field to this point. Schroeder surveying the floor. Pass to Embiid. Over Richardson. The 3. And Maxey gets it to go on the assist by Embiid. Maxey's got 5.
And one of the many ways Maxey can hurt you with his shooting, lightning fast on that release.
On the wing, Wiggins.
Watch him.
Richardson with it. He's guarded by Schroeder. Jaquez with a wide open look. No good from outside. The 76ers leading by 3. Here's Schroeder. A beautiful reverse layup.
Not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Wiggins against Maxey. Now here's Wiggins. Defense right on him. Pass to Richardson. And just miss after miss right now. And that does it for the first quarter. 76ers lead by 5. We'll be back shortly live from Miami Arena. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And guys, what's your take so far in Philadelphia?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
Yeah, they gave the other team no time to breathe. Every time they got the ball, they were off to the races. And you see how effective this aggressive mindset can be.
So to begin the second quarter for the Philadelphia 76ers, Yabusele out there with Joel Embiid. Then there's Caleb Martin. Then there's Kelly Oubre. And it's Schroeder in at the point. Stolen by Martin. Pass to Schroeder. Back to Martin. Embiid against Love. Now here's Embiid. Tight defense on him. Over Love. They get it back. Martin. Off target at the rim.
Not really what we expected. You know he wants that one back.
Here's Jovic. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And as we check out this year's contenders for the dunk contest, we get a look at some of the showmen, the best showmen in the NBA.
And with the names on that list, you know we're going to have a crazy competition this year.
You take a look at Jaquez. And I know he'd like to make a move up in the consideration. He's got all the athleticism you hope for from a dunk contest participant.
He sure does. Lots of competition, though, in the running this year to get that big invite.
And as always, we'll keep the updates coming in as we get closer to All-Star Weekend. One thing we already know, There are some great players pulling in votes so far.
Yeah, I think it's safe to say that this is going to be one of those dunk contests that everybody's going to be tuning into.
That's good, and the 76ers lead is cut to just 5 points on the basket from Wiggins.
And flashing some real toughness inside. Wiggins can finish plays that others simply can't.
Here's Schroeder. And the shot goes in. Schroeder's got the lead up to 7 now for the 76ers.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
And Nick Nurse, Greg, the 26th head coach in 76ers franchise history.
And Kevin, known for his creativity and that outside-the-box thinking. I think it's a good fit with this forward-thinking front office.
Outside, Martin. Pass to Oubre. Embiid sets the pick for Oubre. Wiggins with some nice D. The Heat trail by 7. And here's Love. Wiggins in the post. Guarded by Embiid, and it's Wiggins missing. Here's Schroeder. And he banks in the layup. Schroeder's got 6 points.
Well, that's easy pickings for him. Unless the defense is all over him, he'll take that all day long.
And timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline.
It's time for Dance Cam. If you see yourself on the big screen, then you know what to do. Show us your move.
A different look for Miami. Ware's checked in, and it's Richardson in for Robinson. And let's look now at which teams have been the hottest offensively for the past 10 games. The Heat in second.
Yeah, what an impressive run for this club. Everybody seems to be in a rhythm in terms of scoring, and they are putting up some big numbers.
Schroeder against Richardson. To the paint. Got a piece of it. About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. The drive by Schroeder. Pass to Embiid. Shot clock at 6. Floats one up, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Hey, Stan, as a coach, what was the most difficult part when transitioning from college to the pros?
That's a great question, Kevin, and I think 2 things. Number one, the length and the pace of the season. You just didn't have the time to prepare for the next game. Everything was sped up. And then, obviously, the talent of the players. So you're trying to game plan and come up with a way to stop guys who are essentially unstoppable.
Adebayo is checked in for the Heat. Tyler Hero comes in for Richardson. Wiggins up top. He's got 5.
And let's take a look at some numbers for Adebayo. And he's also ranked in the top 10 in blocks per game. No trespassing when he's in the lane.
And he's a top 10 rebounder this year for good reason. He's unbelievably driven, and he competes with you for the entire game. And the first one drops. And landing zone fouls have been a part of the rule book for some time now, Coach. It's changed how shooters shoot.
No question, Kevin, and it's a good thing, I think. The NBA needs to protect the shooters. They're doing that. None of us wants injuries that could be prevented. We don't want to see the great shooters just come down and land on somebody's foot and miss 6 to 8 weeks. Well, in this 2-man game, Collins can really do anything, and that's why he's so effective in the pick and roll.
Love finds Hero. There's the triple. That falls. Great assist by Love. Hero's got 13 points.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
Kept alive. This one for three. Embiid. And Embiid detonates for the putback slam.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Here's Hero. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Well, remember, Hero came into the league as a scorer, and he's only gotten better, continuing to round out his game.
The Heat have looked good at the line tonight. They're perfect in 4 attempts.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And he makes the first. And Stan, it seems like time and again, the Heat uncover those hidden gems, turning unknowns into big contributors.
That's one of the things they do best, Kevin. The list of names like that is long, but look no further than Udonis Haslem, whose jersey they retired last season. Their hard work culture seems to breed those kind of success stories.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, thanks. Bam Adebayo talked about how his mentality has evolved over his career. He said, shoot the ball. I feel like that's been my evolution. It sounds very simple, but I came into this league as a defender. I feel like the progression's been shoot the ball, worry about everything else later. Kevin?
He certainly, DA, is a two-way threat. He misses the free throw. This team has handed a lot of responsibility to Tyrese Maxey, but Greg, he's lived up to it.
And has grown very well into his role with the team. Shown that he can be a scorer all over the floor. Amazing to think how far he's come in such a short amount of time.
And he sinks the second.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
Outside, Hero. Goes up to the stripe. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
Well, this team relies on Hero's offensive production. And tonight, he has delivered.
And finished off by Collins.
That's just a great pass. Excellent vision to see the open spot in the defense and lead him to the score.
Hero on the wing. Tries it from the top of the key, and there's another one for the Heat.
Yeah, field goal percentage above 50 now. Their offense is starting to show.
Maxey with it, picked up by Rozier. Pass to McCain. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Embiid kicks to George. Shoots. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. The Heat trail by 7. Inside, here's Wiggins, and he converts the layup. Wiggins has got 6 here in this quarter.
Making his size a factor. Wiggins does work in the paint.
Outside Collins. Embiid inside. Adebayo on him. Heat have gone 5 of 7 from the field here in the second. To the inside. That one's rebounded by Embiid. Embiid's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. And finished off by Collins.
Well, great to see in-sync offense like this. The pass is perfectly timed, and Collins rises up and puts it down.
Here's Hero. And, yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. Hero's got 21.
Well, if they can come back and take the lead, this will be because he's carrying it. This quarter's been all about him and his offense.
The Heat making a switch here. Jovic is checked in. The 76ers also with a sub. Yabusele, he's checked in for Joel Embiid. Here's McCain. He's covered by Hero. Count that bucket. There's 1:54 left in the second quarter. Pass to Adebayo. Here's Jaquez. Here's Jovic. Sinks the triple.
Well, that kind of vision is exactly what they need out of Jaquez.
The 76ers leading by 4. Jaquez with the steal. Rozier for 3. And it's John Collins with the rebound.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Got that one up quick. Maxi's got 4 points this quarter.
Take your focus off Maxey for 1 second, and he will let it fly from out there.
Outside, Hero. Add that basket to his impressive total. Brings him to 10 for 14.
Just a heroic scoring effort from him this quarter. He's doing everything he can to will them back into this game.
Pass to Yabusele. George against Jaquez. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Adebayo's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
Well, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
Well, Jaquez doesn't mess around. He likes to throw it down with force.
Outside, Maxey. Back to George. Maxey with the screen on Jaquez. Nobody near George. That 3 off the mark. The Heat trail by 3. Rozier the pass to Jaquez. George with the steal. Here's McCain. Offensive rebound. Fires from way outside. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. 76ers ahead, leading by 3. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Andrew, they shot the lights out in the first half. What has to change?
Get back. Focus on getting back, guarding your man, and not taking these real.
It starts with a man-on-man challenge. Thank you. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
And get ready for the fan half-court shot draws, please. Let's hear it for our contestant.
Hey folks, first off, looking ahead to All-Star Weekend. Let's see who's in the running to compete in the three-point contest.
You gotta love All-Star Weekend, guys, especially when it comes to the three-point contest.
I think we should have a three-point contest right now. You and me, Shaq, come on.
I don't even think you could beat Ernie.
Hey, easy.
Circling back to our featured game, the Miami Heat find themselves in a pretty even matchup.
Look at the rebounding numbers. I'm surprised they've stayed this close. They're not cleaning the glass. It's more like they're fogging it up.
And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You gotta like what Tyler Hero has done in this one.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
Well, I just love his fearlessness so far. He's charging inside like no one can stop him.
The Heat trail by 3. Wing pairing will be Hero and Jaquez Jr. In the post, it's Jovic and Adebayo. And it's Rozier in at the point. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Adebayo with a screen for Hero. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Embiid. And Stan, we seem to be in the midst of a big man renaissance in the NBA. And I love it. So that being said, which of these big stars do you like the most?
Well, that's a tough question because there's so much talent and they're all different. You've got Embiid, who is unstoppable offensively. You've got Wembanyama with his combination of size and length, skill and agility. You've got guys who can shoot the ball. But the guy that combines the most of those things that I would take, Nikola Jokic.
And Hero drops them both.
I'm sure they don't want to send him to the line. That has to be in their scouting report.
Pass to McCain. Now here's Embiid. Outside, George. That's in, coming off the assist from Embiid. George has got 8 points.
And you love the way that PG can get you a bucket on and off the ball. That versatility speaks volumes.
Hero finds Rozier. Over Maxey. And it's Rozier missing.
Well, he didn't go up very strong there, and the defense was able to just push him off his shot.
Good on the shot. And it's a 6-point 76ers lead.
And great hustle from Maxey in the open court, getting there on the fast break.
Pass to Adebayo. Outside Rozier. From past the arc. Rebound by the 76ers. They've led by as many as 11 points. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Detroit, where they'll face the Pistons. That'll be the third game of this 3-game road trip. And that one is good.
They are on fire to start this second half. 3 for 3 and looking totally in sync.
Rozier against Maxey. Back to Rozier. There's Hero with the 3. Connects from 3-point range. Hero's got 28 points for the game.
Well, he's a volume 3-point shooter in this league. Hero can really do damage from there.
Pass to McCain. George with the screen on Hero. To the paint. George, no good.
Well, after 3 straight makes, that's their first miss of the half.
Jaquez the pass to Jovic. 3-pointer. It's hauled in by George.
Not a great start to the second half, just 1 for 4. Got to find ways to generate better looks here.
And Embiid is right there.
Timeout.
12 points for him.
It just knows where to go. Embiid positioning himself perfectly to get the putback.
A lot of times games are decided at the line. So let's check out